Against my better judgment, I have decided to make a prismatic bridge deck. If you're not familiar with the bridge, it's the back half of Essica, God of the Tree, that allows you to spawn a creature from the top of your deck at the beginning of upkeep, not using the stack. So you just drop it onto the board, and your opponent can't do jack shit about it unless they're stifling the prismatic bridge or killing it before the upkeep. We're going to use the bridge to spawn big dumb dudes like Achroma, and also Achroma, and even a Maelstrom Archangel that can help us freely cast Achroma. We'll use asymmetric cards like Urza's Ruinous Blast and Ruinous Ultimatum, and even Piru the Volatile to keep the board clean while still being able to spawn tons of legendaries of our own. We'll use cards like Bonnie Paul, Ultimecia, and Brawlios to dig through our deck as we're going, and because they're all legendaries, they'll all be shat out from the bridge. Cards like Dejero and Hazoret and Arthur Marigold Knight can also put free creatures from our deck onto the battlefield as well. Doors of Durin does this too. It's fantastic to be able to just attack willy-nilly and get free legendaries out. Let's then power up those legendaries with cards like Hero's Podium and Sarah Farron's Backside, which allows us to get not only ramp, but 2/2 to all of our legendaries. Make sure that you're using cards like Rampant Growth and Farseek that can let you get any basic land, and using cards like Arcane Signet, Honored Heirloom, Command Sphere, etc. to make sure that you're always being able to get Wooburg mana, because this deck desperately wants the bridge to come out as early as possible. If we get board wiped, let's use Primeval's Glorious Return and Eerie Ultimatum to get all of those legendaries back. And let's even make sure that with Okagachi, Venette, and Balrog of Moria, and Vona, and Thraxamundar, and Zakama, let's make sure that our legendary creatures are all able to also deal with various threats on the board. Zakama's got a Lightning Bolt and a Naturalize built in, Thraxamundar makes people sacrifice things, and Lord Xander makes our opponents take psychic damage just by seeing his face. Let's also make sure we're running all the Tango lands and even a Murmuring Bosk, so that we can use cards like Crozen Verge to quickly get our Wooburg mana. Don't forget, for your Omni lands, you can use Great Hall of the Citadel to complement Exotic Orchard and Command Tower to get a ton of extra mana for legendary spells. Keep all this in mind, and you'll be well on your way to building a super powerful prismatic bridge deck and making all of your friends hate every decision you've ever made. It's really weird how powerful this deck is, but it's a really fun deck too. Let me know if there's any commanders you want me to cover in the comments below, and if you want to see the full version of this deck, check out the related video.